$20 million. 20 mil. House on the hill. A Lamborghini in the driveway. Fly first class both ways. Both ways. See the world when I want to. When I want shopping to. Sprees when I want to. When investments with interest a show do. That'll do. $5,000 on the hotel.
What's up, mi gente? Welcome back once again to Ziggy Eats.
Hey you guys, how are you? We missed you. I know I haven't been in the last couple of videos, but I've been here in the background doing my thing, right?
Yes.
Good.
Today we have a delicious meal that I love from a favorite place in the world, Thailand. And she will now tell you exactly what it is and how it's made because she made it. Go ahead.
Okay, so this dish is called pad krapao. Okay, kind of hard to say, but it's basically chicken stir fried with basil, and it's really spicy.
Yes.
And in Thailand, they always have it with a very crispy fried egg on top. So the edges here are like super crispy. Some folks, they like the yolk kind of soft and runny, like he does. I kind of like my yolk a little bit more cooked, so mine is cooked a little firmer. But yeah, it's basically really small chopped up pieces of chicken. You don't want to do that, you can use ground chicken. And it's stirred fried with tons and tons of garlic, hot spicy chilies.
Yes.
And you make a nice flavorful sauce with oyster sauce, fish sauce, soy sauce, a little bit of sugar.
Delicious.
And it's really, really good.
Yes.
Always had over rice. So that's pretty much it. That's what we're having. It's quick, simple, easy. Dinner on the table in 20 minutes. And with that, I'm drinking a little Roselle. You may know it as something else. It's made from the hibiscus plant. I think in Mexico they call it agua de Jamaica.
Correct.
Right?
It's spelled like the country, but it's said differently.
It's spelled like Jamaica.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I think in Jamaica it's actually called sorrel as well. But yeah, in Thailand they serve it up very refreshing, sweet with a little bit of sugar, not very sweet, and I believe a little lime juice, you know, just to make it very refreshing over ice. So this is a glass of Roselle. I didn't make this, actually my mom made it, and it has a really deep dark red color because it's been brewing for a while with the hibiscus plant. So yeah, that's it. And what are you drinking? He's not a fan of the Roselle.
No, that's not my cup of tea. I'm drinking H2O.
Water.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so with that being said.
And the way I like to do it with this, I mean, I'm not a fan of crispy around the egg, but that's how it should be. What I like to do is just...
This is the first time I'm hearing that you don't like the crispy edge. You don't like the crispy edges of the egg?
No. What I like to do is flip it over. You see? Flip it over. And then squeeze out the juiciness, yolk, over it. And then, of course, just, mix it all in. Like that. And then break the egg.
It's pretty much all a big mess.
Not yeah, but the thing is everything, every piece of the plate gets some yolk over it.
The chicken and the rice.
Yes.
Yeah, the yolk kind of acts like a sauce.
Correct.
Because the pad krapao, or the basil fried chicken, is usually kind of dry, not that much sauce. So they use the yolk to
let me know, guys, in the comments what you think of my style, my method. If you agree, disagree.
Yeah.
Also, we have show them that.
Almost forgot.
Yeah.
Your favorite.
Yes.
And if the pad krapao wasn't spicy enough,
should put before this.
This is not traditional Thai. It's more of a Chinese thing. But he likes it, so I make this big jar. As you see, it's almost done.
And what is?
Of hot oil.
Hot oil.
Yeah, hot chili oil. And he likes it drizzled over top of his egg. So probably should have done that already, but
let's put some good amounts.
It's already spicy, babe. The chicken is spicy.
Spicier the better, right? Tell her.
I don't want you coughing in this whole
Nah,
video.
that's
Okay,
not-
that's enough. That's enough. I know him, guys. He likes to go all in with the spice, and then like he starts coughing when he takes it overboard with the Thai food. It's yeah.
Oh yeah, tell me what is it? What they when you go to Thailand when you want something spicy? What is it? How you say it?
I don't remember. Oh, mad prick prick.
Yeah. So you want something like spicy or more spicy? They mad prick prick, mad prick prick.
Prick
So-
prick.
Yeah, prick prick. So keep making it spicy.
I believe. Guys, if you know different, just comment down below and let me know if I have that phrasing correct or not. I might be off with the phrasing, but I think that's it.
So let's do it again.
Yeah, let's do. I already started. I don't want to get in cold. Yeah.
As you can see, I'm wearing Thailand hat to represent the dish that we're eating. Guys. Here, guys.
It's so good.
Here, have some.
Really, really good.
Really good. Nice and tasty, that flavor.
Spicy.
You should put some more there.
I'm not playing with you.
Nah, you know I can handle it. You know I can take it. Okay?
Go ahead.
I'm tough.
Knock yourself out.
So guys, today we're going to be talking to you about our upcoming trip. By when is it? I think next week. Yeah, we're going on a family cruise, family adventure cruise. I don't know the details. I just go wherever she tells me we're going. I just jump on board. So when you have some time, and enjoy the food, but let them know.
Guys, we're
expert.
going on a Norwegian cruise.
Norwegian is our favorite. Other people, there's so many other, cruise lines, but Norwegian to me also our favorite.
Yeah, we just like the atmosphere on
The all inclusive.
Norwegian.
I'm an all inclusive kind of guy.
We like that. They have the freestyle dining. They were the first cruise lines to pioneer the freestyle dining concept. I know a lot of cruise lines, they have it now, but Norwegian was pretty much the leader in that. Where you're not restricted to that dining schedule where you're having dinner either at 6:30 or 8:30, and you're eating with a bunch of strangers that you know who they are. So that was not me. That's not us. We want to go to dinner when we feel like it, So yeah, that was the initial draw.
Unlimited drinks, unlimited food.
Well, it's not always unlimited drinks. It's just that we usually get the unlimited beverage package. Yeah, so that's pretty much what initially drew us to Norwegian a couple years ago. But guys, this is gonna be.
Where are we going?
We're going middle January.
Where? Where we're stopping?
Where? It's a cruise to Mexico. It's pretty short. It's just 5 days. We've done much longer, but it's the top of the year. We didn't want to use up too much PTO, vacation time. So it's just a quick 5-day trip. And it's out of New Orleans, so we're gonna have to fly down to New Orleans from New York. And it's going to Mexico. It's going to 2 places in Mexico. It's going to Cozumel and Costa Maya, 2 places. I've been to Mexico before, Cancun, the Tulum area. We went to Riviera Maya together, but I've never been to Cozumel or Costa Maya. Neither is he, so we're really looking forward to that, you guys.
And some good tacos.
I'm not much of a taco person, to be honest. I'll take a burrito. Or I'll eat a soft shell taco, but
Yeah, I love soft tacos. I don't like the hard shell tacos. For me, that's another thing. Hard shell tacos is like it's American thing. It's not really authentic Mexican thing.
well, when I say soft shell taco, I should correct myself. A flour tortilla. I'm not a fan of the corn tortillas. That's what I should have said.
So how you liking the food?
It's good. I don't know how you're eating this, because
What?
it's hella spicy to me. And you added so much more chilies, hot oil, and stuff.
She's weak.
I don't know how you're doing it. My mouth is on fire.
It's good. Before I met her, I was not a spicy person. I was, but not as much as I am now. She got me into it, and now she can handle it.
Isn't that ironic? Because as Jamaicans, we typically make every dish with Scotch bonnet peppers, habanero peppers. We like the heat. So when we got together and we started living together and I started preparing meals for him, I can't help myself, I gotta use that Scotch bonnet, or like we Jamaicans call it the Scotchy. Because the Scotch bonnet pepper is not just raw heat that kills your palate. It has kind of a fruity flavor to me. It has a nice flavor, so I always cook with it. And time after time, he started building his tolerance to pepper, because first time I gave this guy some curry goat, blew his mind. He couldn't handle the heat. He was coughing nonstop, nose running, the whole 9 yards. But after a while, he built up a tolerance to the heat. So, yeah, guys, that's it. I'm really looking forward to this trip.
Yes. It's going to be a family trip, like everybody's going. It could be real fun. It's been a while since the whole family been together, enjoying ourselves. Then we have two little monsters in the family. I'm sorry, it's just being they are nephews, they twins. We call them monsters because they drive us crazy. So
they're little angels.
Yeah.
They're sweet, but they're 3 years old. So
yeah. They drive us
if
crazy.
you have 3-year-olds in your life, then you know what it's like.
It'll be the first cruise,
Yeah.
So
It's gonna be the first cruise for a few of them, because my brother's kids, he has 4 kids, but 3 of them will be going. His 3 daughters.
yeah.
And they've never been on a cruise before. So they're really looking forward to that. My brother's never been on a cruise before. His girlfriend who's going has never been on a cruise before. So the only ones that are
So
going...
basically, everybody can lose their virginity in regards to cruising. Not in regards to cruising, because nobody has ever been on a cruise.
Yeah, that's a weird way to put it. But okay.
Sorry.
The only ones that have been on a cruise before are the both of us. My mom. I think my mom has probably been on like 3 cruises. We've been on maybe about 3 or 4 as well, I think. My sister and her kids, they're going, and they've been on a ton of cruises. They're like cruisers. But they usually do Carnival. I've never been on Carnival. Yeah. How do you guys feel about cruises?
Yes, tell us. Which ones are your favorite? Which
cruise line do you prefer? Are you scared of cruises? Because I know some people are.
There was this one cruise that we told you was kind of like scary for a few moments.
That's the one out of New York when we were coming back, right?
Yeah, that was scary.
Tell them what happened.
What was like a rough wave? Yeah, rough wave, ocean. I was kind of like fine, but then her mom started getting sick, and then me seeing her sick, because we were in the same room, I started getting sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom had severe seasickness, just from the water hitting the waves. We were, I think Our cabin was on what, deck
It was
8?
close to the. It was close to the.
Our cabin was on deck 8, and we have a balcony.
It was close to the front, the
And,
captain.
Yeah, we had a
So
forward
we felt it
cabin.
more.
So the waters were so rough, you could literally see the waves coming up to our balcony. Some of the
And felt the wind.
the crew members had to come up to our balcony and
like
pick up the lounge chairs off the balcony.
Yeah, it was scary.
And they had to tape up the balcony glass door to reinforce it from shattering. It was kind of rough, but didn't scare us from going back on another cruise. You know, these things happen. If anything,
Then need to when you go, make sure you take. Okay, when you say but make sure you take stuff to cautionary things like for the earplugs and for the stomach and stuff like that. Right?
you mean for the seasickness?
Yeah, for that. Under my head, I was thinking protection, but it's really. I meant to say sickness, seasickness.
Yeah.
Sorry, I think the wrong word.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, if anything, it taught me was that going on a cruise out of New York or any cold weather destination in the middle of winter might not exactly be the best idea. Because I want to say this was like, what was it, a December or January? In and out of New York. And anyone who knows the weather in New York, it's unpredictable. At that time of the year when we went, I think we were coming back from the Bahamas, and they were sailing into basically a snowstorm that was about to take place in New York. So the weather was crappy and awful. So, I mean, I would sail out of New York again, but definitely not in the winter months. Definitely not December, January, February, March. I ain't playing those games. No, been there, done that. You know, I'm sure cruises have been fine. They've been doing it all along. But yeah, after that experience, just not for me.
I'm looking forward to doing the rock climbing on the ship. I was able to do the last time. And we're gonna try our very best to film some videos for you guys when we're over there.
Usually when we're on vacation with a family, and not just us, for vacations with the family, we like to keep it low key, you know, and actually spend time with the family and not vlog so much. But we'll try to get a few videos in there for you guys. Okay. That egg was really good on this.
Yes.
I love the crispy edges. And guys, I just want to tell you, well, get another bite. This is really good. Wow, he's done. Clean that plate right up, huh?
Oh yeah.
She's getting a little full. Let me just take a little sip of this drink here.
Water is really good.
Can I have some napkin, please?
Of course. You want half or full?
Half. So guys, what I want to tell you
Sorry.
is give you a little tip about when you go to a cruise. So sometimes cruises can be a little bit expensive. Well, it depends on if you're sailing in a regular inside cabin or if you want to do an ocean view or a balcony. I'm kind of claustrophobic, so I gotta have at least a window or something. I need some air coming in. So whenever we sail, we always do a balcony.
Yes.
And we kind of like the idea of, just laying out on the balcony and chilling from time to time to get away from the day. So that's why we usually do that. But I know most people, they usually do an inside cabin because it's usually the most affordable option. But what I want to tell you guys is once you go ahead and book that cruise, and I recommend booking the cruise as early as possible because the earlier you book it, you get to pick, choose, and refuse what cabin you want. Oftentimes, well, I know with Norwegian specifically, they always have promotions, so you can take advantage of all the promotions that they have to offer. You have plenty of time to research. There's so many websites, Cruise Critics. There's another one called...
Well, guys, if you have any questions, if you were even considering it, or if you look up a little bit and you think about it, reach out to her. Put in the comments. Ask her any question. She will answer. She's expert in cruise and anything travel.
I wouldn't say expert, but I've been
That's what she's known for.
And although I've only been on maybe like 4 cruises or so, I've booked a lot of them. But what I wanted to tell you...
Tell them, how was it? How was it that you booked?
The major tip that I wanted to tell you about when you book your cruise is usually you may think that you get a really good deal when you've booked it, especially when you've booked it months in advance. Cruises are usually available. There are cruises available right now that you could book for 2022 if you wanted to. So the cruise lines, they usually make their itineraries available very early. So you could book your sailing up to a year in advance. And like I said, there are websites where you can go and research the cabin locations. There's some cabins that are larger than others. Some have better views than others. There's some cabins that might be located above a restaurant, so it's going to be kind of noisy. There's some that might be located above or below the nightclub or the gym. Mm-hmm. You may or may not want that, depending on the noise level when you go to sleep. So you can research your options the earlier you book your cruise, so you know where to select your cabin and where not, where you don't want to be. So the downside is if you wait until the last minute, you just got to take whatever cabin is available in the category that you've booked. But that's not even the tip. The tip is, let's say you book your cruise for $500 per person. I'm just throwing a number out there. What I recommend for you to do is, and this is, let's say you book this 8 to 9 months in advance. What I recommend is every 2 to 3 months, you want to go back on the cruise line's website and just do as if you're booking a new cruise. Pull up the same itinerary that you already have booked and check the cruise fare. Cruise lines continually reduce the cruise fare, but they're not telling you. You're not going to know. So you could book your cruise today for $500, and in 3 months, or in January, in 3 months in March, when you check that same cruise, same cabin category that you booked, that cruise is now $399. But you would never have known that if you had not gone back and checked. So what you do once you discover that is you contact the cruise line and let them know that you just checked the cruise fare and it has been reduced and you want to take advantage of the new cruise fare. They're not going to give you any issues, no problems at all. They'll go ahead and update it and change that for you lickety-split in a nanosecond. That's one of the reasons that I advocate you get it working with a travel agent, because a good travel agent should check on this for you. Like, seriously. A lot of them, they just make the booking and they just leave it alone. They don't go back to it. But I don't do that. Go back. Because I'll tell you, this cruise that we have booked for the family, the cruise fare reduced a total of 4 different times since we booked it.
Yes.
Yeah.
we saved.
Yeah, we
It's all
saved
about saving.
we saved a lot. Let me tell you. I think from the day that we booked it to the final price before we made final payment, I think we saved maybe about $1,000, if not a little bit more. It was drastic. One of the days I checked the cruise fare and I saw that it actually dropped by about $450. It dropped a lot. And the last time that it dropped was literally the day of final payment. So depending on how the length of your cruise, sometimes final payment will be due like 45 days before departure, or 60 days, or even 90 days before departure. And that's going to depend on the cruise line and the length of your cruise. And I recommend checking the cruise fare again the day that you're making final payment or the day before.
Yes.
Because I believe that's when you're going to get the lowest fare. Because that was the lowest fare that we got when we made the change.
Correct.
When we made the final payment. And since then, I've been checking periodically to see if it goes down anymore. Because what happens now is that after you made final payment on your cruise, if the cruise fare drops again, chances are the cruise line is not going to refund you the difference. But what they will do, yeah, you can, if it drops again, we haven't sailed it. So if the fare drops tomorrow to lower than what we paid, then what I do is I contact the cruise line, let them know that we paid such amount and now the same cabin is less. What they're going to do, because 99% they're not going to give us any partial refund, but what they will do is they will either give you a room upgrade.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So they may upgrade you to a better category than what you had booked. Or just or to a larger room or something like that. They give you a cabin upgrade. Or if they don't give you that, they will give you onboard credit.
Big unlimited package.
With the onboard credit, and sometimes they'll ask you which one you prefer. So it depends on how much the cruise went down by. Let's say since you made final payment, it went down by an extra $150. They may give you that $150 in onboard credit for you to use while you're on the ship to buy stuff.
Not bad. You can buy some souvenirs, bring back to your friends, coworkers. Not bad.
Yeah, so it's worth it. Just keep checking that sucker over and over. So that's the biggest tip.
Because times are hard and it's all about saving that dollar.
Saving those coins, baby girl. Save those coins.
Yeah.
This girl right here is always vacationing on a budget. Trust and believe. Yeah, so anything to add?
And if you're about saving your coins and vacationing, if you like to get away, fly around, discover new things, get to know other people, and if you have like a bucket list, a place that you want to see, reach out to the one place that will help you make that come true. Bucket list on a dime.
That's me, y'all.
That's right.
Yeah, so
contact her. That's her company. She will take good care of you. Not good, but great care of you.
There you go. We do it all on a dime, okay? So
the information will be below.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna link it all down in the description box below if you want to reach out. If you don't, that's okay too. I'm just here to give you the free tips, help y'all see the world. It's a big, beautiful world out there. So, we need to get up, get out, go see it, and eat some delicious Thai food.
Yes.
Or whatever your favorite type of food is. So we're pretty much kind of done.
Yes.
Right now.
Thank you for joining us today.
Getting ready to wrap it
And
up.
I love you guys so much. And once again, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, share, comment, all positive.
Or negative, if that's your thing, We'll take them all. We got pigskins over here.
Yes, we welcome the, what's the word?
I don't know what word.
It's on my tongue. What's that word?
It's on tip of your tongue? I don't see it.
Funny. Constructive criticism.
There you go.
That will help us be better.
Yeah.
I love you guys.
I love you too. Okay.
Hasta la vista.
$20 million.